It's 9 in the morning, not exactly a rush hour, on the Transpantanera. We have about 70 miles to go to Porto Jofre at the end of the road. We hope to make it for a late lunch, so we'll only stop for jaguars. The land on both sides of the road is flat and marshy. We stop for this handsome marsh deer. They're the largest deer in South America. Then more bridges. Lots more bridges. Then there it is, a jaguar bounding through the marsh field 100 yards off the road. Not enough time for a picture, but a good sign of opportunities to come. Looks like a good crop of jabiru this year. We have arrived at our destination, Porto Jofre, and the end of the Transpantanera. We find our rooms, drop our bags, and head for that late lunch. Now it's time to explore Hotel Pantanal Norte. It's first a fishing resort and now an ecotourism destination. The big fish is a golden dorado, a popular sport fish here. Regina points us to some trees. It's a Brazilian porcupine, not rare, but not easy to find. Behind the hotel is a large lily pond filled with Victoria amazonia, the largest water lily. We watch these baby capybara and caracara forage on the edge of the pond. But Dad's not far away. And Mom is in the spa getting a bird massage. These babies are cute now, but they will soon grow to 150 to 200 pounds, the largest rodent in the world. Speaking of largest, Victoria amazonica has a leaf up to 9 feet in diameter. The flowers are white the first night they open, then pink the second night. The leaves have a honeycomb of ribs. This allows them to support birds as they forage for bugs on the leaves. Sunset reflected in the pond makes for some interesting photography. The leaves are strong, but also fragile. The last rays of the sun shine through the many holes in the leaves. Just a few more sunset pictures. And we head to the restaurant for dinner. It's a beautiful morning on the Cuiaba River. Regina has arranged for Mateos to be our driver. He's the best. We had him last trip 5 years ago. The skimmers are resting on their sandbank between flights to catch their breakfast. Jaguar. Well, at least we can say we saw a jaguar, even if it was a floating hotel. The anhinga doesn't have oil glands to waterproof their feathers like most water birds, so they have to air dry. It's breakfast time on the river. As birds go, wood storks are not very pretty. Mateos turns off the main channel and we head up a small tributary. We're looking for jaguar. Not that it's all bad, but all we see are more birds. Mateos hears of a jaguar sighting on his radio, and we're off at flank speed. We turn into another stream. But all we find is an iguana. The jaguar is long gone. But there always are more birds. Time to stretch our legs and take a picture of the good ship Teomon 42. And of course, more birds. Mateos is working really hard trying to find us a jaguar, or at least something besides birds. We hear the howler monkeys long before we're able to see them. This capybara sure would make a nice lunch for a jaguar. This big caiman found his lunch. More birds. Interesting birds, though. The light fades and we head back. It's been a good day for birds. Maybe tomorrow it's going to be a good day for jaguar. We're out exploring some of the backwaters again this morning. Then Mateos gets the report, 2 jaguar, and we're on the way. It's pretty obvious where the sighting was, but no one's seen the jaguar for a while. Mateos beaches the boat on a sandbar, and we occupy ourselves with birds and bugs while we wait for the jaguars to show. Mateos spots something 200 yards downstream, and we hurry there. Hagina says they want to cross the river, but all the boat traffic's a problem for them. We get some pictures, but as we get closer, they're gone. Then it's back to exploring the backwaters, when we hear the unmistakable calls of the giant otters. There are 5 of them, and they're moving fast. They scamper up the riverbank and are gone. On the high bank, a capybara family watches us drift by as if they were sitting on their front porch. There are more birds waiting to have their pictures taken. And more capybara. This group was so calm that they didn't move an inch when we beached the boat right next to them. An especially good day today. Our first jaguar and otter pictures. Looking forward to more tomorrow. It's a beautiful sunrise, and the golden morning light is perfect for photography. Surprisingly, there are more birds to photograph. And there's a few reptiles too. And of course, capybara in all sizes. It's time for a stretch break, undeterred by the caiman by the boat. Hagina says it was this big, between the eyes. Mateos says another jaguar sighting. We all load up, and we are on our way. Well, this must be the place, but this jaguar is shy. We're not hanging around. Did I mention that it's hot? 104 today. The canopy comes up in the midday sun. The butterflies are having a puddle party, and we join the jaguar party. And this one's for real. Hagina thinks she's a female based on her size. She looks pretty big to me. She is very mellow. She's only somewhat interested in all our commotion. But it's hot, and she's not going to expend much energy. We're going to let her sleep. Maybe the otters will come out and play. And here they are, right on cue. But today they're hunting. We check back with the sleepy jaguar as the light fades. The tourists are still there, and so is she. Time to head back to the dock. Regina says she has something special planned after dinner. We meet outside our rooms and apply bug repellent liberally. We're going on a night walk. The toads are attracted by the bugs around the rooms. A tarantula lurks in the crevice of a tree. The frogs are singing at the lily pond. The new white flowers are just opening on the Victoria Amazonica. This morning the mist is rising off the water, but soon it's warm enough for the caiman to come out. And the birds are warming up too. The radio says jaguar sighting. Mateo sprints to the action. Unfortunately, we're not alone. This jaguar is shy and not at all comfortable with all this attention. She tries to slip away. She wants to cross the river, but we're in her way. She disappears into the high grass. It's a great day for our last one on the river. We were just getting to where we could see the activity hiding on the riverbanks. The capybara are everywhere, but the bigger caiman seem to have hiding places. But they haul themselves out to the riverbank to eat their fish. These vultures seem to be having a convention. We had to work to get these pictures of a sun grebe, which isn't a grebe at all, but it has the most remarkable feet. In the late afternoon's golden light, we see another remarkable bird. And then it's time to wrap it up, and Mateos takes us back to the dock one last time. We're up early to enjoy Porto Jofre one more time. The birds are up and singing just like they have been every morning. The lily pond is full of last night's white flowers. The toucan tree has a lot of activity. Time for breakfast. Then we grab our bags, load the bus, and pay our bill. We're on our way north on the Transpantanera.